Hello, I'm Yakvad, and this is, amazingly or surprisingly enough, a new character in WoW. As I said in the last episode where I played the mage, I was hankering for some druid action, and well, this is where we are. So I'm just gonna play some druid. We'll see how far I get or how long I want to do this for, but yeah, well, I just feel like playing a druid, and I don't really, well, I didn't really feel like the mage was tickling me the way I wanted to. At least not at the moment. I might come back to it at some point. And attack there. And let's start with that. Now, I haven't played World of Warcraft in a bit. It's been a few weeks, let's just say. So I mean, it's like riding a bike, innit? So it should be fine. And I have played a druid before a little bit on the alliance side, but as I've talked about before, the alliance races aren't really my thing. I am a horde player at heart, but then again, you know, variety and all that, there's benefits to both, I would say. But I don't know. A Tauren Druid is probably more my jam. Now, of course, this comes with some shape-shifting and similar, and that is, well, also not necessarily something that I love. I like to see my character's gear. I like to see how my character looks. So, shape-shifting ain't really something that I usually gravitate towards. But with that said, I also, when I played a druid, I did really enjoy the playstyle of shape-shifting. Not power shifting, I didn't really get that far, but going into cat form and then just going crazy, and just a general leveling experience was very smooth, and it felt, well, great. Leveling, having some heals, the utility of the class is just amazing. So that is a little bit of the reason for why I want to play a druid for now. And also, I've finished my Skyrim playthrough. I kind of need a little bit of a break from Bethesda style games, at least right now. I will certainly come back to it. I did really enjoy Nordic Souls 3. I thought that was a really good update. So yeah, so see this as a little bit of an interlude, I would say. Because however you slice it, World of Warcraft is always something that works. At least for me, like I can always play it. At least somewhat. There comes a point when you're so burned out of the game that you just need a break, but that doesn't diminish from how much fun it actually is. And actually, I should use this opportunity when there are anniversary servers where I can play classic. No, there's of course the classic era servers. They are still there, but I don't know how the population is there. I think I played that for like a year ago or something, and it was okay-ish. Got to like level 30 on a paladin or something, but well, if I want to progress into Burning Crusade or whatever, then I need to play on the anniversary servers, and you know, having a few characters to choose from when the Burning Crusade drops isn't the worst idea. So yeah, that's well, in a nutshell, what we're doing here. It took me about 5 minutes to say this is what I felt like doing. But yeah, you get it. You get it. I wanted to play something and I didn't know what, and I didn't feel the mage, so here we are. It's as easy as that. I didn't get a single, well, I did, well, mail, but I didn't get a single armor drop. That's a bit unusual. A loot reserve. I've been doing some raiding. Not for a long time though, but good to have that, you know, for when I hit 60 on this one. Which, you know, your guess is as good as mine whether or not I will get there. As I've said before, I really like making new characters. That's what I do. There. While we're here, let's sell some stuff. So we have money to buy the... Is it Mark of the Wild? I think is the first... It's the first spell you get, I think. Well, we'll see. And it is. Shaman trainer, don't care. And we are going down here. I think that I might have a hover. Yes, I do. Very important to have the hover over macro. Not micro, macro. Guess I'll kill some on the way. Can hit level 3. Before we get the quest, maybe. I always forget how short range Wrath has. Like a 30-yard range. That feels very short. Now, off the top of my head, I don't know the range of the other spells, like mage spells or whatever, but it feels like Wrath has a short range. There we go. Level 3. And I honestly couldn't tell you why I don't feel like playing the mage anymore, because I had a decentish time with it. It just, I don't know. Just didn't click so far. And I mean, what did I get to? Level 15, 16, something like that? Like, I didn't get far, so I wouldn't necessarily say that the class is boring, because that's just too early to say. But, you know, if I don't feel like playing it, I don't feel like playing it, and I've stopped asking myself those questions of why I don't feel like playing something. I mean, if I don't feel like it, I don't, and then I just won't. I'm too old to do stuff that I don't enjoy. Incoming comment regarding my day job. But, you know, it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do. At least when I'm not working, I prefer to do what I think is fun and what I feel like. And you know, leveling a druid to level 10 is among... it's very high on the amount of fun you can have in World of Warcraft Classic. I mean, it's just a blast. Up until level 10. Yeah, sarcasm. I don't think that Druid is that particularly fun until level 10. I wouldn't necessarily say that it's much better after level 10 either, but at least then you got bear form, which is something. As opposed to, well, whatever you see now on the screen. But then at level 20 when you get the cat. Oh, now we're talking. That's the good stuff. Hey, a cloak. Good news. Gonna equip that eventually. And gloves. Didn't have any, so... There we go. Well, they don't drop an abundance of them. Then again, it's good experience, so, you know, shouldn't complain. Well, it's also not too bad. Pants. Wonderful. And I got a robe as well. Is that better than what I have? Yes, a little bit. A little bit. I'm trying to think about what classes that I think... Ooh, that's the good looking cloak. The grey one with the nice edges. That's the best one to get. I'm trying to think about what classes I think are the best or what I have had most fun with over my World of Warcraft career. Because I did level the Warlock now this on the Anniversary Realms to 60, and that was a decent amount of fun. It was definitely something I hadn't done before, since I don't really like having pets. But that was still decent. I enjoyed it. Otherwise I wouldn't have gotten to 60, the way I'm wired. So, I played a Shaman a little bit as well, but don't really like that playstyle all that much. The priest, I think, would probably be my favorite to play. I've had the most fun with that. But I'm hoping that the druid could be somewhat similar-ish in amount of fun, since I think that the leveling will be better. Well, it will most definitely be better. Not that I didn't like the priest leveling, because I enjoyed that quite a bit, because it was very methodical, very slow and deliberate. Like, you know, like, there is no rest between the mobs because you don't need to. I mean, you don't kill super fast, but it is super steady. So you can just go, because, and for me that is more important than bursts of damage that is then where there's a long wait between, like sitting down to eat or whatever. And I think that is also one of the reasons why I didn't really like playing Enhancement Shaman, because when you get the Corpse Smasher, let's see, what's it called? In Razorfen Crawl. Corpse Maker. When you get the Okay, that didn't work. When you get the Corpse Maker, like that is just, it's so slow. How slow is it? Let's not go back to items. Like 3.8 in speed. Like it takes such a long time between attacks. And it doesn't matter if you have like a Wind Fury Totem or whatever. It's not back there, I need to go up here. It doesn't matter if you have Wind Fury or not. I mean, if you miss, you miss. And it's even worse if you get a Wind Fury proc and it's miss, miss, miss. I don't know if it can proc on a miss, but it can proc on like parries and stuff. So then it's just like parry, parry, parry. A lot of parries coming up, and you sit there waiting, and it has the mob has 5% health left or something, and everything is on cooldown when it comes to Earth Shock or whatever. I don't know. It's just that didn't appeal to me personally. Of course, when it procs and when you hit, and if you're lucky enough to get a crit on both the Wind Fury proc and the normal hit, then of course, then that is amazing. you just melt your enemies. Like, that is super cool. But it's way... Those 20% proc chance is... I think it's 20% for Wind Fury. It feels like a lot more than 20, or a lot less than 20% chance. Sometimes it feels like 1 or even less, because it just never procs. And yeah, waiting for stuff to happen is not really something that I like. So, in other words, I really do like the... Wasn't I supposed to break Sharp Tusk? Ah, you're there. Which is why I really like the Priest much more, because it's very steady. Not fast, not no instant kills or anything. It takes a very long time, but it is very... You're very certain of what's gonna happen. And you know before you go into combat with someone that it's gonna take this amount of time, and you can easily kill them. Just give it a time, give it time and everything, and you know, nice and slow. And I am level 4, so I should be able to get some new Moonfire and Rejuvenation. Very good. Moonfire, let's put that on number 1, I guess. Don't really remember how I used to have it with... yeah, everything is over here. Once I get the shape-shifting, because I do have the macro, I think. I have bear form, cat. Bear form, start attack, cat form, start attack. Very simple, very easy. Guess that is so I don't have to Thorns mouse over. Oh yeah, we definitely want that. But I am thinking... Well, we don't have Blessing of Wisdom on this character. No, we don't have Renew, we don't have Pet Attack, Immolate. I was thinking I had turn back to normal. No, it should not have that on number 1. Should have it like so. Turn back to my normal form or shape. But I guess it's just recast or something. I will have to see once I get the bear form how I usually did it, because I don't really remember. But new boots. That's why you wanted to have Wrath on number 1. Now, I did cast it when he was a little bit too close, but you know. Cast 1, then do the Moonfire, and then straight into Wrath, because then you have a little bit more time before they reach you. Doesn't help when it's resisted, of course. Battle Boar Snout. I guess I don't have to kill everything on the way in. I would just go in and then kill stuff on the way out, I guess. Nice, 21 crit. Might as well. Use it now when we have it. Someone else is here. That is not appreciated, but I guess we'll have to just be happy that we're living in an MMO world and that there actually are players. Because, you know, that's not a given. Well, I did get it off before he reached me. That's good. And no mana. Come on, you can do it. There you go. There you go. Nice and chill. Feel free to attack, you know. There you go. And I rejuvenate after this. No, not the parry. There we go. Now, Mulgore in general is quite, I wouldn't say difficult, but it's more difficult than a lot of other places. And also getting to Durotar is a little bit of a hassle, but totally doable. But you know, things could be a lot worse. Sitting on a nice Saturday afternoon, drinking my coffee, playing some World of Warcraft Classic. Yeah, I shouldn't complain. This is very relaxing and nice. I do enjoy the early level progression, like the speed of it. It's very good. Up until, well, I guess level 40 maybe. And after that it's a little bit slow, and by a little bit I mean a lot, because I don't know. you're going off like, oh, first mount, let's get the mount and everything. Let's see if we can't invite this little person. Yes, he did want to. Very good. Because up until level 40, everything is nice and you know, you have a pretty good here we go. What was I saying? I get distracted by all the chatting, like all this high adrenaline chatting. What I was saying was that the early leveling progression and the speed of leveling and how like it feels very comfortable and very good. It's not too fast and it's not too slow. Up until level 40 or 41, 42, somewhere around there is when you kind of run out of steam, and by you I mean me, because up until like it technically it starts at level 35 or something for me, that I start to feel like, oh, this is starting to be more of a chore than anything else. But you just you want that mount, so you have like, oh, level 40 up, I just get to level 40, then we're good. Like level 40 is that's the goal for now, is getting to level 40. And then you get to level 40 and you get your mount and everything is good for like a level or two, and then reality hits. Reality hits hard with, oh, I got quite a lot more levels until I'm 60. And that's getting from that part of the game, 41, 42, up until, well, I would say 50 is when it picks back up again. At least for me, that's the case, that at level 50, then you start to get into then there starts to be quests everywhere, and you start to get a lot more dungeons, and you get into Sunken Temple, for instance, and you get into Blackrock Depths eventually, and you know, then it starts to pick up again, and you get all these quests and all these progressions, and you start to feel a whiff of the end game content. But it and also the areas, the zones are a lot better after level 50, kinda. Well, you got Ongoro, that is a pretty decent one. You get what was it I was thinking about? Fellwood is good. I really like Fellwood. Then you have Winter Spring at level 50. He ran back, okay. Well, we need 2 more belts, so let's do that. And because Tanaris is okay, I guess. But the worst zone by far for me is Badlands. I hate Badlands so bad. I don't enjoy that zone at all. And every time I get there, that's usually where I pack up and leave a character is. But if I get past Badlands, then it's pretty okay. But I really don't like Badlands. I want the belt though. Come on, 2 more. You can do it. And attack. What else do we have? I really like these 2 zones. No, not those 2, but like Searing Gorge. That is one of my favorite zones. It just has such a flow to it, and it just feels so good. Burning Steppes is also a good one. Also like that. And then, of course, Western Plagueland, Eastern Plaguelands. This is where you start to really feel like you've grown up. as your character has grown up. Basically, you're in the big boy zones. Alright, let's I didn't realize you were a spellcaster. And a belt? Yes, siree. Yes, siree. So now we only have some battle boar snouts and flanks, and we can get those either on the way out or outside, which is very good. So I guess that is, at least for me, the big thresholds are like around level 20-ish is the first one. I didn't mention that before, but usually you get to like level 20 and then it starts to come into a little bit of a lull. Or that is not true for the druid though, because then you get cat form and then the world opens up. But for everyone else, at least in my humble opinion, it goes down a little bit. Depending on class, of course, and how you're feeling and which faction, I guess as well. See if we can just pick this one up. And then you get to 40, 41, 42, that's when the big drop comes, and it's like I leveled so many characters. Even on the anniversary realms, I get to level 40, 41, waste money on a mount, and then I'm just like, nope, can't do this. No one said I was an efficient player. I've spent so much gold on level 100 mounts. So much gold. But you know, it's fine. Play it the way you like. And if I don't enjoy a character, I won't play it. Like, that's just not happening. I'm not doing something I don't feel like. If it's not fun, I ain't doing it. I mean, it did happen kind of early with the mage. As I say, I have not given up on the mage. It's just I don't feel like playing it, and that is like a 50-50 on giving up or not when it comes to me and my way of being. So yeah, we'll see if I return to it, and if I don't, I don't. You know, it's fine. It's all good. The important thing is having fun. Still level 4. Alright, well, soon level 5. Battle boar flank. Yeah, well, we got quite a few battle boars to kill. Now I did enjoy playing warrior way back when, in original vanilla. I did enjoy that, otherwise I wouldn't have gotten to level 60 with that. But, you know, I tried playing warrior now and no. That did not feel like something for me. Hey, they dropped both. Very good. Something that I've been thinking about is what would I like to see a World of Warcraft 2? Like, probably not. Yeah, I don't think that there would be anything. Depends entirely on how they would do it, but for me and the way I am at the moment, being or getting new, how do I say it, like the modern way of designing video games is like 95% a miss for me. I don't really enjoy many new games at all. It's I go back and play old ones. That's what I do. And so I don't think a World of Warcraft 2 would be anything that I would enjoy. Of course, I mean, I'm open for it. Like if it if it looks good, and then sure, why not? But but something that I would like is maybe a remaster or something. And I wouldn't want changing graphical style or an Unreal Engine 5 upgrade or something. No, well, it depends. I don't know about engines or anything like that, but if what am I trying to say? Changing it to like better graphics, or doing what they did with the Demon Souls or Diablo 2 Resurrected, Oblivion remaster, like that could be good. But there is something about the art style of World of Warcraft where I think that this doesn't really need a graphical upgrade in that sense, at least not when it comes to how it looks. What I would want to upgrade or to have is maybe add some more environmental effects, like for instance having the trees sway in the wind, adding more different kind of foliage, maybe new, add some, you know, build on what's here and make it more living, if that makes sense. Adding something like that in a remaster, like, I don't know, increase draw distance, maybe maybe upgrade so that everything isn't this soft rounded, and make that a little bit more, I don't know, realistic is a wrong word, but more believable, let's say. You know, things like that I think would be what I would want in an upgrade for this game. Don't add a bunch of maybe some effects and some like spell effects or whatever, so that you have something that looks maybe, you know, enhanced lightning effects or something. But honestly, what I want is like the trees to sway in the wind, or if there's a weather storm or rain, heavy rain, and that make it look like and feel like it is heavy rain, and make it like really like pounding down, and thunder, lightning, and lightning effects that just light up the entire area if lightning strikes or whatever. Something like that would be super cool and would really add to my immersion in the game. And yeah, that would be something that I would enjoy, at least. Let's one hand no, but we will take that cane though. Inventory is full. Alright, let's go sell some stuff. 1.2 damage instead. That is an immense upgrade. And we have a nomadic vest. A vest. Let's sell that. Let's go for that there and that there, and make that as awkward as possible when you change those. And gloves as well. Don't need that, and sort. There we go. And like snowstorms or whatever, or just a gentle snow as well. That could also be like super cool. And yeah, We are done in Red Cloud Mesa, so we are heading to Bloodhoof Village. Not a single bag yet. And that's a shame. But it is what it is. Because I don't want them to do something like they did with Warcraft 3 Reforged. That would just suck. Then again, I do believe that like most of like the best games this generation is like remasters. Like the Demon Souls remake, the Diablo 2 remake, those are like top tier. That's what that for me that is next gen gaming. The animations are so fluid and so smooth, and the Diablo 2 remake just captures that original feeling so good and so well. So I mean, if they could manage to pull that off with this game, like I would pay full price for that. But then again, I also think that this game really holds up the way it is. And so far so good with everything. Level 5 and trucking. Now I'm thinking that I will do a few more quests right here in Bloodhoof. There should be a few, like the one at the well here. Task unfinished, not do that one. Poison water, that's the one there. Yeah, there are a few quests I can do around here before I head to, well, over here again, just like with the mage, and do these quests. What can I say? It just makes sense doing these quests as well. But I don't think I will go over here, because that was a mistake I did. Well, mistake. That's maybe a bit harsh, but that was something that I did with the mage, and I am way over leveled now, and I haven't even reached the barons. And being a druid, I don't really see many issues coming from during the leveling. I'm not playing a priest that preferably is 2 levels over everything, or a warrior. The druid is a lot more capable than those two, is my hope. I mean, what do I know? I also really appreciate the way the Tauren mows their lawns, because you get this really nice straight edge here. Yeah, looks good. And it goes all the way over here, and then you have a straight edge again. Yeah, looks good. That's a good job. A job well done. Wind Fury Talons. Sure thing, bub. Yes, sharing the land, always. Preferably, even. Let's make this in my home.
Well met. Walk with the earth.
Will I level out of this? Let's go with that one. No, not even close.
We shall meet.
Spooky music in that inn. Don't know what they're doing in there, but I'm scared.
Well met.
And ambercorn. Sure thing. And wellstone. Pale mane tanner. Oh yeah, gnolls. Gnolls are always a hassle to kill. Always. That quest right there does not show up on my minimap.
The winds guide you.
I do not appreciate. Oh Jesus. Oh Jeebus. So many things. Wellstone. What is poison the well? That is poison. Is that over there or over here? Ah, it just wants me to. Okay, yeah. Just wants me to kill some stuff. Which I shall. Which I shall. Now what? Thorns and Wrath. Okay, so at level 6 I really need to head back. I really should. Good. It will be like in this one or the next one, so. Nope, there you go. Because Thorns is exceptionally free damage. Alright, so one more. Let's see if we can kill something that is fairly close, so I just can run back and pick up my... Yeah, I also need to think about professions. I'm thinking that a druid that is very sneaky and stuff probably would do well having both mining and herbalism, or mining skinning for that. Even that would be good, I think. As I don't know how it is with sneaking inside of dungeons and just I think there is something in like Dire Maul that you can do as a Tauren. No, not as a Tauren. Well, as a Tauren as well, but as a druid. So maybe I should go for money making. Because let's just say that apart from a priest in Burning Crusade, I guess a little bit in Classic as well. Like, I had tailoring and I made like true faith vestments. Like, that's all. Apart from that, never used anything. And it didn't make any money, and it just cost money, and it's just like, I don't know, I am not 100% convinced when it comes to the professions, manufacturing professions, I guess it's called. Alright, so let's go with that. And then we also got a better Wrath that we wanna equip. Rank 2, yes, very good. So I'm thinking that it's just as well just like gather and sell. I think that would do me more use than anything else. Now I'm thinking that I will do these quests right here. And then after that, head to Durotar. Is what I'm thinking, at least. Resist, of course. Well, thorns are doing what they need to do. Ah, okay, so let's grab this one right here. No, don't run away. No, okay, good. Really want entangling roots. That is a good one. Yeah, we had. I thought you had to be actually on the well, but apparently not. They are right outside. Good job. Better boots. You stay right there. You stay right there. Thank you. Alright, very good, very good, very good. Let's kill this wolf as well while we're here. So far, so good. We need quite a few plain striders as well. And we need to find ambercorns. I forgot about those. We need to pick up those as well. Moonfire is pretty good. Pretty good. Not as good as thorns though, but you know. Almost. There's so much to kill in these beginning quests. I mean, it is just 3, but like, damn it if it doesn't make a big difference. Strength reduced, agility reduced. That is fine. I mean, Moonfire together with Thorns, and then you have like 50% of what I do in melee. So, you know, it adds up. And what do we have? Oh, we gotta kill so many of these. So many. Let's heal up. You do also cast Wrath, but your Wrath is lightning. Whew. Level question mark human mage. Resist. Let's just take a little bit of a break here. Oh yeah, they're ranged. And level 8. Okay, so... that 6 there, that's a lie. Come on, run away. Linen cloth, that's always good. Ay, 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 these stupid gnolls. Hey, at least you're melee. That helps. There we go. I don't want to go into those two. There we go. Ah, yep, you saw me, you did. I'm gonna drop that right now just because. And you resisted that. Okay, let's back up a little bit. I don't like him. Level 8 coming here, that close. Yeah. Gnolls, I tell ya, they are scary. And I guess they're even more scary when you're a low-leveled druid. Since damage isn't really on our side yet. Come on, die, die, die. There we go. Back up, back up, back up. Hey, you saw me, didn't you? Yes, you did. I'm gonna drop that rejuvenation right now. And then just keep Moonfire up. Oh, and then we, of course, we have a wolf right there as well. Very good. Do another rejuvenation. Well, the wolf ain't as bad. Which is good. Let's have a little bit of a break. Can do one more before the thorns run out. Still level 6. Kinda thought that I would be closer to level 7, but I guess I haven't killed that much yet. Well, we're almost halfway. There we go. Oh no, I forgot. Alright, I need you to come back here with me. Come on. And I also forgot about the thorns anyway. And low health and everything. I need you to run away. I need you to run away. Oh no, don't. There. Oof. Oof. I missed a melee hit when I really shouldn't have. Yep. Well, luck favored us today. Well, in any case, I'm gonna end this first episode right here on a really, really high adrenaline cliffhanger. So I will see you in the next one. And thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Bye bye then.